Hello, I'm Richard Ridge. For Broadway World, Ryan Murphy hosted a very special performance of the hit musical The Prom, benefiting Hetrick Martin, GLAAD, and the Trevor Project. And we caught up with some of the celebrity audience just minutes after the curtain rang down.
I came this winter to see The Prom. I didn't know that much about it. I was absolutely blown away by Casey's work, the incredible cast. I cried at the end from pure joy, which has not happened to me since Patti LuPone was the flower girl at my wedding. I related to the show so much because I'm from Indiana. The show is set in Indiana. I was not allowed to take my boyfriend to my senior prom. So Bill and I hatched up this idea where we thought, well, what if we invited a lot of LGBTQ kids who had never seen a Broadway show? So I bought out half the house tonight. We have kids here and participation from the Hetrick Martin Institute. From GLAAD, and from the Trevor Project. I want to see optimistic content, but also I want to make optimistic content, things that I believe in that can change the world. So I want to announce that I am going to turn The Prom into a huge Netflix movie event with the creatives. The last thing I'll say is we're going to come out in September 2020, and we want to change with The Prom hearts, minds, and votes. So thank you very much.
Tonight was so incredible for all of us at GLAAD who attended. We had a cohort of our campus ambassadors who represent LGBTQ activists across the country. So many of them came out with their classmates to enjoy this incredible evening of excitement and acceptance, and it was really a wonderful experience for us to share with our campus ambassadors who are really our biggest youth advocates out there.
I've been waiting for how many months now to actually see The Prom, and I don't know. I'm still pretty emotional. Whenever I leave the theater, I have to take like 2 to 3 hours to calm down. So I'm still. We literally left the theater about 15 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to calm down. But it was a really thrilling night with a lot of really fancy and awesome people in the audience. I wasn't expecting it, and I'm still really jittery.
Watching the kids, I was like in the fourth row. I had kids all around me, along with celebrities who were freaking out for the first time at this message, what that meant to you.
It meant the world. And also what meant the world too was they were listening and they were so there and they were just loving it, and you could tell. I mean, I was watching the show like this, looking up and down the aisles at the kids that were there. And it's just, this show means so much to all of us who created it, and to be able to see it pay off like this and actually reach out and touch so many people, kids, parents, it's incredible. It really is.
You're pulled into the story and you're told a very specific story about a very specific girl and what she has dealt with. And it's an incredibly compassionate show full of empathy and also, I think, very informative in a very emotional way about what people are dealing with and what it means.
A show like this has so many different things happening at once and so many characters with so many important stories, and the joy and the beauty of it is when you jump between each character, each one has an underlying thing, and some of them are caricatures that are hilarious, and some of them are simple and earnest, and it creates this rainbow of colors that make every audience member feel every single kind of feeling. So it was so well articulated, and it was awesome.
I didn't expect to be so moved by it. I thought it was just gonna be a fun show, fun kitschy Broadway show, but it was moving. It was special. It was unique, and it told a beautiful story that we can all relate to. And I think the message more than anything was imperative to where we are now in the Trump world, and to so many people living in fear. I think it was great for the kids who are scared to come out, but also for the parents. I think more importantly for the parents to know the acceptance that you have to have for your love. And that last line at the end is like where Brooke's character is just like, he's like, don't push her away, you're gonna lose her. Oh my God, I was like, wow, it was beautiful show.
This is your 5th time seeing the show?
Yes, but tonight was insane. Just the energy in the room made it so great for the audience and for the cast, obviously, because they were just blazing on that stage and killing it.
Being in that theater with all these young kids, these LGBTQ kids, and how they reacted to this.
It was incredible. I mean, like, it sounds so obvious, but like the youth are our future, and it's so incredible to see so many LGBTQ kids living their truths so I mean, it just wasn't even an option when I was in high school, and that wasn't even that long ago. So it's just amazing to see how far we've progressed, and being in the theater tonight and feeling the reaction and feeling the energy was just really, really moving.
Anytime you have first-time theater goers, there's something new that happens in the room, a new electricity, and they were with every single moment of the play. And they were right there, and you could feel that their story was being told and that they were being validated, which is what the theater should be, not just a temple, but a mirror. And I think so many of those kids saw themselves, and I saw them up there. It was great.